Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Alice Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States in a little place called Belfair, Washington. It's growing exponentially. Traffic gets a little bit on a two-lane highway, cuts right through my little town. So anyways, welcome to my channel. I am currently working on Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 12 for August 2023's Paper Pumpkin called Meaningful Flowers. So please, if my email address is right here, if you would like to be on my mailing list, I do a monthly mailing of cards. I go to the post office with a great big bag full of cards because I like to give back to you, my subscribers, those who watch my videos. You don't need to comment to receive a card, but I do need your physical address. I love your comments, by the way. Comments are what keep me going and keep me doing this and sharing with you, because it lets me know that you're interested in what I'm doing. I cannot promise all my videos are perfect. I will never be that person. I do this for the sheer love of paper crafting and sharing it with you. I get so much out of this, and I get I can't express to you guys just how much joy I get from sharing with you, and that's because of those comments, guys. So thank you very much. So we're going to be using the trash bit today. Ta-da! This little bit. We're going to use this bit. So I try to use just about everything in my kit. This is what you could have made. This was a two stamp um, two stamp sets came with this kit. You make 8 cards. This is what you could have done. This gives you a very visual detail of everything that came in your kit, the coordinating, stamping up colors, the QR code. They do this for each kit. So if you're new, check out Paper Pumpkin. It is wonderful. Excuse me. So I'm going to show you the stamp sets, what they were. I have yet to use this, and I'm not sure I really will. I just haven't found a need for it. So 2 lotus flowers, this little lily pad, which, okay, I have stamped it on an envelope. I'm not sure I'm going to be, this is giving me a bit of a struggle. I wish it had been the distinctive. This is where I tell you my honest opinion about what comes in the kit. I wish it had a bit more like this, so it would have been more going along with this theme, because this is just, to me, this just doesn't go with this. That's just my personal thing. So you rise above the rest. Your friendship is unforgettable. You are capable of amazing things, and the beautiful, absolutely love this forget-me-nots. So I kind of, you guys are like, oh, she's only focusing on the lotus. Well, when I cut up, you guys have seen me, I put my little box of goodies. I try to, when I clean up, I try to put all my scrap bits in here that I have used. So like, oh, might use that. Let's see, here's my little flower that got a little squished. That's my lotus, and I mean my forget-me-nots. I'm trying to reach down in here. Okay, so what I did for this kit, and I can't say I do this for all of them, I put the supplies in the envelope when I went through and took them out. I put the supplies in with the card that they were meant to go for, and I stuck it in an envelope. So this time around, I've been working on the lotus for so long because I'm using up all those supplies that were in the envelope, including the envelope, guys. So if you're wondering why, that's why. So let's go over what you're going to need. So I did write down the basics. So you guys are going to laugh. At least I laughed. So when I was looking in my Orchid Oasis folder, I had this bit of a card. I must have cut this off or something. So we're going to use this. I'm like, why not? So this measures 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 3. That gives us this little fun fold bit. Our next layer is going to be Melon Mambo, which is 4 by 5, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. We're using, of course, our trash bit. we have an inside piece that is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to show you why. This piece looks really good, right like so, and that's where it's going to go. But I needed a piece to conceal that on the card. So that's why these are the measurements they are, is because I was like, this piece was already cut. It was laying around, and I'm like, I wonder if this will fit in there. And it did. And then I had to cut some melon mambo to fit. So we're using the leftover bits of the envelope. We have this little bit if I choose to. I have these little bits we can use. So we're going to be using those. Those probably not. And then I stamped, you guys have seen me do this, I stamped 3 of the small lotus flowers, used a blending pen, and colored them in a bit. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to need snips, a guillotine here. Let's put that over there, and some snips. So first things first, we need to trim this down. Now, looking on, this is where this is going to go. I cannot get all 5 of them, so we're going to have to cut off this one. So if you're following along, the reason why I can't do this early is because I want to show you where I cut things. So I'm lining it up on the edge of my guillotine and bringing it down, and it needs just a hair more to make it. I don't know why this one is like there. I just want a nice straight edge on the bottom. This will be retired into the recycle bin. So we have this done. Now we are going to start looking at, you know what we're doing, don't you? We are going to start layering these pieces. So I don't want this crease here because I folded this. I don't want that going behind my card. So we're going to start right here. And I think we're going to do it like right in the center because we're going to try not to get the licky sticky of the envelope on there. So for this one, we are going to add the glue. I'm leaving this white, by the way. I'm not coloring it in. I think it looks better that way. We're going to go up to here, doing the 2 of them in the center. And now we're going to glue this down. Remember, we don't want that fold. Well, the fold is going to be there, but just behind. So you don't want to see the crease. The crease is actually right there. So we're getting our lily pads in there. Now we can cut on the guillotine or we can trim by hand. Might do a combination of both. But take your time, don't rush through it. Because if you cut it, there is not one to replace it. You know what I'm saying? There's only one little trash bit that came in this kit. Unless you got a refill, which, excuse me, I did not. Sorry, little hand sanitizer. I coughed in my hand. So weird. And if you see me angling, I'm trying to get up maybe slightly underneath that piece. You can see it right there. That's okay. Now this one here, we need to trim that off too. We don't want that on there. So let's put our scissors in here. All right, so there's 2 pieces done. These can go in the recycle bin. Now to decide, do we want a little light, a little dark, or we may be able to save that piece. I bet we could do it with just, I don't like that. Actually, that looks like a sky, but that's not what I was looking for. So I'm thinking this one here, and then we'll save that for another card. And then that one, like right there, that looks really good to me. All right, so I am going to glue this one down now. And I'm going to add a little, I wonder if I could trim that back even farther from the back side so I get more room to adhere the other one. There we go. You can see that this was the envelope. All right, there's one down. Yep. Next one. So we just did paper piecing where we piece papers together, though not very pretty on the back, but you won't see that. So let's trim these down. Nice and easy. I don't want to cut into the frames that we just created. All right. So we have our piece. It looks like maybe this one needs a little glue in there because that's not quite connected. All right. Woohoo! All done. So do we want to pop this up on dimensionals? The answer is no, because I want my lotuses to be on dimensionals. So we are going to just glue this down onto our Melon Mambo, and our Melon Mambo is 4 by 5. And we do want to try to get it in the center. It's going to have more on the left and right than on the top and the bottom, but that is okay. So now, well, we do need to get this one in. So let's work on this one. And on this one, we could use, oh, let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit inside. I haven't decided what we're going to put on this, by the way. So we have this, you rise above the rest. We could stamp that here. See where our lotus flowers are going to go. One is on this corner. I wanted one over here. And then I wanted one up there. Do you see how pretty that's going to be? So we have your friendship is unforgettable. We probably put this on the inside. And I think we'll do a couple lily pads. But we are going to stamp this right there in Melon Mambo. So let's open that up. And I need, move that aside. Let's get this. In the, can't believe I gotta move everything. It's like, yeah. All right. We don't need this one on there. We need this one and that one. We're just trying to see. And I want it in the center of the block. I only have so many blocks, so when I take some off, sometimes I have to stick them. We're going to test it out first. Of course, we're going to do a test. looks great. Move that out of my way. And I'm going to turn it sideways because it's just easier for me in the camera view. So we're going to sit this in the center. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love it. So we have that done. Now we are going to stamp You Rise Above the Rest. I mean, Your Friendship is Unforgettable. We just stamped the other one. Peel that one off. It is easier to get them straight if they are down. So we're going to do this one in, we'll keep it there. And then we need our lily pad, and that is going to be in, I'm looking for an envelope. I need an envelope while we're stamping. Pretty peacock. We have peacocks in my neighborhood. There are neighborhood peacocks. They got loose from a gentleman who didn't live in the area. Not in our development, but behind our development in the woods. They got loose like 8 years ago, and they are now our resident peacocks. Okay, so let's stamp. I think we might stamp off. Let's see what it looks like. I really like that lighter bit. So we're stamping off, and I'm going to stamp a lily pad there and one up there. I do like that. And then we're going to do a full strength one in the corner, just to add a little visual interest, like so, and a little hint of one up there. Make our own little pond. So that's done. Now for, do you see, I just got, where is the ink at? Where is the, oh, it's on my ink block. Okay. Gotta wipe that off in my, you guys don't know, I'm reaching. I have my rag I keep in here. It fell into the garbage can. The recycle bin, actually. So let's do one there. I want to do a few more on this envelope flap, I think. We're going to do a little bit of one. Maybe do a full part of one there. And a partial one there. Then turn it like so. And do one. Oh, I do like that. Look at that. We made our own little pond. So let's repeat here. So there's one, a partial one. Stamp off. Because we want just a little bit of it down in the corner. I'm happy with that. I'm happy I actually got to use that. Okay. Are we done stamping? I think we are ready to do some stuff. I'm not sure what to do about that, and I'm not cutting another sheet. Just not happening. Okay. This is going to get glued down because I need this in place to make sure I get the Melon Mambo layer in its right place. So that's the importance of getting this inner panel. Dot, dot, dot. X marks the spot. Okay. It's down. Now, this piece, because we want it, see, to cover all of that. So I'm going to use my fingers, flip it over. Now I know I need glue here on this side. Just my mental way. I'm telling you why I'm picking it up the way I am. We want plenty of glue. I don't want this going anywhere. All right. Start it there and slide it on over. That should be really perfect. Oh, so cool. Love it. Our lotus, which we don't have any lily. I'm wondering if I can cut these up and out of here and use them to go around my lotus flowers. This one I'm going to have to cut in half, and this little bit here, I'm really glad I found this, because I really think like this one can go there like so. This one we are going to cut like so. Put this one we need to make it, is it going this way? Okay. We need to round this off a bit. Have it there. And see, it's working. And this one, we need to do some scalloping on or something. We need to make it curve. Not sure. Let's see about rounding it up. We don't want it just... Okay, I think this one needs to be here, because we have the large one there. And maybe this little one, which is now going the wrong direction. Okay. So maybe switch these guys around, because this one still has the curve. Because this one's going to be down here. Because we want to be able to see it. And then this one up there. Oh, that's where they're going. So these are just getting glued down. So let's see. This one I know is coming all the way down there. We want it right to the edge. There's one. This one. Scoot it over right to that edge. Okay. This one we have to figure out. The lotus is going to go there. So this one right there. So here. All right, now we can put the others on dimensionals. So 2 for each one. Let's see. We're going to do one here because this is going to be hanging off, and one there. We just want a little peek of that one. This one, the same thing. It's going to go there. So one here, and then just a little piece of one on the other side. We'll do it. The U is going to go right in there, so I got to turn it. See, my little U fits right in there. Last one, which we could go more, yeah, we're going to go like so. This one's going to get two in more in the center because it's not going to hang off at the edge. Then we get to do the Wink of Stella and our little dewdrops, as I like to call them. So like so, right right there. Ta-da! We made a card. We made a beautiful card, actually. I'm really happy with it. Okay. Some cards don't come out exactly as I would like them to, but this one came out beautiful. Okay, so we're going to do our lily pads, our water lilies. Don't forget the ones from the envelope. And where's my little sheet with the little dewdrop thingies? Where'd they go to? No. Oh no. I cleaned up. I was like, I knew I needed those. Let's see. They're underneath my napkin. I was like, I know I kept them out here. So I think we'll do 1, 2, and 3. And I think we're going to go with the large ones. So let's do, oh, I like the idea. We could do them on the flowers. I wonder what they look like. Just, oh, you can't even see it on there. So that's a no-go. Let's do one there. Helps if you lift it up a little. And do one there. And we'll do one right there. So there it is, our card using our trash bit. Wish that wasn't there, but I'll have to work on that. Maybe cut another piece later. Maybe not. It's a handmade card. It just got a little bit of my beautiful pretty peacock ink on there. So I hope you guys like this one. Unique, different. I love the 3 lotus. It really makes it look like the pond going on in the card. So thank you all for watching. If you would like, please leave a like, comment, share, a thumbs up, whatever. I am very appreciative of all of that. But I would really like to know if you like the card. So if you feel inclined, please comment and let me know. And I will get back to you. And thanks for watching, and come visit me again in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.